Okay.
So, Ferdinand, how are you feeling today?
Good?
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Everything is alright?
Everything is alright.
You look kind of tired.
I am. Should I tell you a story?
Yeah, sure.
Do we have time for that?
Yeah, we have a lot of
Okay. This morning, I hit rock bottom. No, it even started this night. I needed to pee so badly, but I was like, no, I don't want to move my body at all. My energy is not there. Because when you get under 10% of body fat, your body starts to starve itself and gets into energy saving mode. So every movement, everything you're doing that burns calories, you think twice about, like going to the toilet. So I was checking my phone, because if it would be like 5 or 6 a.m., then I could hold it for 1 or 2 more hours. But it was just 3 a.m. So I was like, oh, I gotta get up. And then in the morning, I really didn't wanna get up. I was like, I have no energy whatsoever. And today you were my hero, because you said like, yeah, let's film in the gym. And I was like, before you said it, I was like, today I'm gonna skip the gym because I have no energy whatsoever. But then you gave me this nice offer, filming me in the gym. So I was like, when I get such an offer, I'm a vegan savage, so I gotta do it. And I did. It was actually such a good training because I just did it, no energy whatsoever. But I did it still strong and really focused on my calves and my core, because those muscle groups will be judged for my men's physique competition. But this morning was the toughest morning ever. But then I was like, okay, just 10 more days. So that is nothing, but I really don't like the state of being. But besides that, just ate breakfast, had a decaf, so now I'm feeling good.
Okay, that's great. So, do you feel that you are ready for the competition?
I honestly don't know, because it's my first competition. So this one, I just want to enjoy the experience as good as I can and don't have any expectations of placement, anything like that. I'm just gonna enjoy it and focus on the experience to soak it in and then see if I like it. So next time I can really focus on and see where I should be. I think I'm pretty shredded, but there's still a lot that could be improved, from being even more shredded, from my posing, from my performance. So I honestly don't know. My coach is happy. I'm happy. I'm the leanest I've ever been, but I know I could be way leaner. But I also know I just dieted for about 5 weeks and others diet for more than double the amount of time. So for that, I would say I'm good. I got this.
So, I was wondering, what was the motivation, or why did you decide to take a part in men's physique competition?
I'm still super in love. So because of that, if anyone who has experienced being in love, you automatically eat less, because you're just so happy, you're fueled of hormones and you don't think about food that much and you're just active and don't eat that much. So I was in a deficit and I looked kind of shredded, and I was like, yo, in a vlog, had a pump upper body training. Should I go on stage? Let me know down below. And many of my vegan savages said, yeah, do it. And what was the tipping point is that Phil, a friend of mine, a vegan savage, he was like, yo, I would love to coach you for free. Your physique looks good. You have a lot of potential. I would do it. And then I was like, I get this guidance for free. I get the experience and I get good content. So why don't I do it? And it was rather spontaneously. But Phil, my coach now, my vegan savage, was definitely the tipping point of convincing me, because otherwise I have no clue. Like, it's all new to me, but he guided me and I knew I get the experience and I get good content. Convinced.
How is your mental state?
As I said, everything energy saving mode, and that's the thing I like the least, because also my brain wants to burn as little calories as possible, and when I have challenging tasks, I cannot think that sharply, I cannot focus that long, and my brain often just wants to shut off. So often I'm doing something and I'm like, okay, I need a break, and then I think like I go for a nap, but I'm not tired. I just don't want to have anything challenging for my brain, because my brain is like, I don't want to burn any more calories. What you're planning here is way too tasking. I cannot handle any bullshit. Like when it comes to watching YouTube, anything drama, I get triggered. I'm like, ugh, my brain doesn't even want to be involved in that. And it's like the state of being when you prepare to die, I would describe it, because you say no to so many things. You don't want to do so much. So what do you want to do? Just lay there and die. And I don't like that state of being at all. I have so many projects I now took back and will focus on after the competition, like music. I have no excitement to write lyrics, to practice singing, to listen even to music, besides in the gym, just for motivation. None whatsoever. And I know it's such a passion of mine, and I write usually daily, but I put it off my to-do list because I just had no inspiration. When you don't feel excited about something, I don't do it. And not just for music, but for many things I'm excited about, I want to pursue, but I just don't have the energy and not the mental clarity. And you see, my brain just shut off. I'm getting down. No, what am I doing here? No, but I know it's just 10 more days. So it's not the healthiest what I'm doing, but I'm still far away from really starvation. I'm just hit under 10% body fat. I do a DEXA scan soon, so then I will know quite sure where I am at. But I'm not close to getting like 5% body fat. So it could be much worse. And I don't like the state of being, but the fact that it's just 10 more days, I got this and embrace the experience.
Do you think it's healthy to do this to your body?
I'm at a tipping point, like when I go much more further, no, of course not. You mess up your hormonal imbalances like crazy and it takes you up to half a year to recover of that. My libido usually through the roof. Now I have no libido whatsoever because, as I said, my body's in energy saving mode. Sex, reproducing is not on my mind right now. Save that energy, and I don't like that state of being, and it's not healthy. I'm at a tipping point where under 10% it's still alright, but now it's getting more and more to messing with my hormones, and I eat really low fat and low calories and kind of starving myself more and more. So if I would go further down that road, it would be really detrimental and it could even lead to irreversible damage, brain damage, nerve damage, hormonal damage. So I don't even want to go that far. That's not worth it to me at all, but I'm at a tipping point where it's still alright and I'm happy it's over soon. So I would say I'm all good.
Okay, so do you afraid, because I know that many people who do competitions, because of the deficit and restrictions, they go into binge eating and they just have cheat days and they just can't stop. Do you afraid that that might happen to you?
I don't think so, but it could still happen, but I'm fairly sure I don't. But I was so amazed because now I consume so much content of other people doing that full time, being professionals, and they look so good and determined, and you think like it could never happen to them. But they had crazy binge eating attacks where they couldn't stop themselves. Their body was taking over. They were eating a ridiculous amount of calories and they just couldn't stop. They felt so bad, and then it happened again, and to people I was sure I was following for a long time, and then I stumbled across a video like cheated on my diet, and I was like, wow, I've never thought that you look so determined that it could happen to you, so why not to me? But as I said, I'm not that low yet that I get these attacks, and I have a pretty good control over my body, so I'm pretty sure it won't happen. But I'm also eating still a lot because I stick to a whole food plant-based diet, so I have lots of volume, lots of nutrients in there, lots of fiber, so I'm pretty satiated compared to an animal-rich diet where the portions are way smaller. You have basically no fiber in there and you're just crazy hungry, where you even restrict carbs to no carbs, low carbs or something, and then it must be really tough because your brain is just starving for glucose and then you cannot stop yourself. Since I'm not doing that, I'm still in a big deficit, but I eat plants which are rich in volume, in nutrients and fiber like vegetables. I don't think that will happen, but I cannot wait when it's over and I don't need to track. I can just eat, I can just put the nut butter, like, food is really triggering now.
What would be your first meal after the competition?
I don't know, I'm just, whatever is there and clean and good, and I'm just happy I don't need to calculate it, but I can just eat and say yes, like someone is offering me something that looks good and I can just eat it. But I will be Munich, which is my home, and my mom also lives in abundance and has a big kitchen and she's also vegan, so I'm gonna go grocery shopping probably together with her like the day before, and I just wanna eat healthy. Sounds weird to many people, but I'm not into junk food at all. Just healthy, but good amounts, and not too much, because many people, they eat so much and they don't even appreciate it and they feel bad. And I just wanna feel good, have that mental clarity back the next day, full glycogen, crush the gym, just feel good and just eat big volumes to fuel my body to feel great. So that means I'm like, starving for sweet potatoes and just potatoes, tahini or peanut butter over it, a nice savory sauce maybe as a dip, then tempeh also in the oven, marinated in a good sauce, or a big curry and just an oversized nice cream and porridge, like a big porridge, and not just, now I have no peanut butter in there, I just have a couple of peanuts, but like good peanut butter, like super creamy and rich, and then a row of dark chocolate and stuff like that. Just whole food, just like starches, where you can eat a lot of potatoes. Sounds like heaven to me right now.
You're making me hungry.
I'm sorry. Yeah, don't ask me.
Yeah, so to finish this call, I wanted to ask you if you would participate again in this kind of competition.
These questions I cannot answer now because I don't know. Let's see, after the experience, do I get a rush of that? Do I love it? Do I crave it then again? Or after the competition, I might be like, been there, done that. So it was nice for the experience, but I don't know. I could tell you now something, but I don't know. I just want to finish strong, don't start to binge, focus on my deficit and everything is on point, keep my trainings in and do the best I can, enjoy the experience. And then you can ask me these questions after like a week after the competition. But now I don't know. And that's also my brain is like, I don't know. I don't even want to think about it because I honestly don't know. And ask me after the competition, after I had some good days of normal eating and after reviewing it and let it sink in. And then we're gonna talk about it.
Sounds great. So, do you have anything else to add?
Nothing. Usually endless, but no, literally nothing. I don't know.
Okay, I will not be bothering you anymore. That's it.
Nice.